The shocking truth. What really happens when you ignore a narcissist? Hello, and welcome to the Narcissist Exposed channel. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future discussions. Today, we're diving into a topic that many people find both fascinating and frustrating: narcissists. Specifically, we're going to explore what happens when you ignore them. If you've ever had to deal with a narcissist, you know how challenging it can be. But what happens when you finally decide to stop feeding their ego and simply ignore them? Let's delve into that. Narcissists, at their core, are individuals who crave admiration and validation. They have an inflated sense of self-importance and often lack empathy for others. They see themselves as superior and expect others to treat them as such. This need for constant validation and admiration is a driving force in their lives. It's what makes them tick. So, when you ignore a narcissist, you're essentially taking away the very thing they need most: attention. When you start to ignore a narcissist, the first reaction you'll often see is confusion. They are used to being the center of attention, so when someone suddenly stops feeding into that, it can be bewildering. At first, they might not even realize they're being ignored. They might think you're just busy, or that there's some other reason why you're not paying attention to them. But as time goes on, and they realize that this is intentional, their confusion can quickly turn into something else: anger. Anger is a common reaction from narcissists when they feel slighted or ignored. Remember, these are people who believe they are superior to others, so the idea that someone could or would choose to ignore them is almost unfathomable to them. They might lash out in various ways, perhaps by trying to provoke you into reacting, or by doing something to get your attention. This could range from sending you a barrage of messages to more dramatic actions, like spreading rumors about you or trying to turn others against you. They might even become verbally abusive, attempting to belittle or insult you as a way to regain control. One of the most insidious tactics narcissists might employ when ignored is what's known as a Hoovering technique. Named after the vacuum cleaner brand, Hoovering refers to the narcissist's attempt to suck you back into their web of manipulation. They might suddenly become incredibly charming or apologetic, trying to convince you that they've changed, or that they see the error of their ways. They might play on your emotions, using guilt, flattery, or even false vulnerability to lure you back in. This is a dangerous time because it can be easy to fall back into old patterns, especially if the narcissist is someone close to you, like a partner or family member. However, if you remain steadfast in your decision to ignore them, the narcissist may escalate their behavior. They might turn to more desperate measures to regain your attention. This could include more severe forms of manipulation, such as gaslighting, where they try to make you doubt your own reality or sanity. They might also engage in smear campaigns, spreading lies or half-truths to others in an attempt to tarnish your reputation. Their goal is to either get you to break your silence or to punish you for daring to ignore them. As you continue to ignore them, you might notice that the narcissist's behavior begins to fluctuate wildly. One moment they might seem to have given up, appearing to move on or ignore you in return. The next, they might be back with a vengeance, doing everything in their power to get a reaction from you. This is because narcissists are not used to being in a position of powerlessness. They thrive on control, and when they lose that control, it can cause them significant distress. Their behavior becomes erratic because they are desperately trying to regain the upper hand. Over time, if you maintain your resolve and continue to ignore the narcissist, you might find that they start to fade from your life. They might move on to other sources of supply, other people who will give them the attention and admiration they crave. This can be a bittersweet moment. On one hand, it can be a relief to have the narcissist out of your life. On the other hand, it can also feel a bit unsettling, especially if the narcissist was someone who played a significant role in your life for a long time. It's important to remember that when a narcissist moves on, it's not because they've suddenly realized the error of their ways or because they've developed genuine feelings of empathy. Rather, it's because they have found a new source of supply, someone else who is willing to give them the attention and admiration they need. This is why it's so important not to fall into the trap of feeling guilty or sorry for the narcissist. Their behavior is driven by their own needs, not by any real concern for you or your feelings. Ignoring a narcissist can be incredibly difficult, especially if they are someone you care about. It requires a great deal of strength and resolve to maintain your boundaries in the face of their manipulative tactics. But it's also one of the most effective ways to protect yourself from their toxic behavior. By refusing to engage, you are taking away their power and breaking the cycle of manipulation. It's not easy, but it's necessary for your own well-being. In some cases, ignoring a narcissist might not be enough. If the narcissist is particularly persistent, or if their behavior becomes threatening, you may need to take further steps to protect yourself. This could include seeking legal advice involving law enforcement or taking other measures to ensure your safety. It's important to recognize that narcissistic behavior can sometimes escalate into more serious forms of abuse, and it's crucial to be aware of the signs and take action if necessary. In conclusion, ignoring a narcissist can be a powerful tool for regaining control of your life. It's a way of saying that you will no longer be manipulated or controlled by their need for attention and admiration. However, it's also a strategy that requires careful consideration and awareness of the potential risks. Narcissists are not used to being ignored, and their reactions can be unpredictable and sometimes dangerous. But with the right support and determination, you can successfully navigate the challenges and free yourself from their toxic influence. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope this discussion has been insightful and helpful. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and stay strong. 5 ways a super empath can destroy a narcissist. Some people say that a narcissist's worst fear is a healed super empath. Individuals who truly love themselves set clear boundaries with themselves and others. They know what they cannot compromise on, what they value, and what they want out of life. Narcissists can't handle super empathic people. When a narcissist's fake, shame-driven self encounters a genuine person, it often ends badly for the narcissist. Hello, and welcome back to the Narcissist Exposed channel. Today, I'm going to discuss 5 ways a super empath can hurt a narcissist. If you find this topic interesting and want to learn more, please consider subscribing to my channel before we begin. Your subscription can help raise awareness about narcissistic abuse. Let's watch a reaction video together and explore how a super empath can completely destroy a narcissist. 5 ways a super empath can disarm a narcissist. 1. Challenging a narcissist's sense of entitlement. A super empath undermines a narcissist's sense of entitlement by fearlessly questioning their behavior. Narcissists believe they deserve whatever they want, regardless of how it affects others. However, super empaths, who cannot tolerate unfair treatment, confront this entitlement directly. This confrontation dismantles the narcissist's power and control. 2. Seeing through manipulation. Super empaths are adept at recognizing the manipulative tactics narcissists use, such as passive aggressiveness or feigned innocence. While narcissists often exploit empaths for their kindness and generosity, super empaths are not easily deceived. They understand the narcissist's games and respond with calm, clear boundaries, preventing their empathy from being manipulated. 3. Shattering the narcissist's ego. A super empath can dismantle a narcissist's ego, their fabricated sense of self-worth. Narcissists crave admiration and validation, believing they are superior to others. Super empaths, who see all individuals as equals, are not afraid to highlight the narcissist's insecurities and weaknesses honestly. This honest confrontation can disrupt the narcissist's abusive behavior, and if they refuse to change, the super empath will continue to expose their true self, ultimately breaking their ego. 4. Super empaths dismiss narcissists' words. A super empath doesn't take a narcissist's words to heart, recognizing that the narcissist is emotionally immature. They see the narcissist as an adult with the emotional development of a child, prone to lying, projecting, and shifting blame. Super empaths can easily disregard these tactics and remain unaffected. 5. Super empaths strategically combat narcissists. Deeply sensitive and super empathic individuals are adept at combating narcissists. They do so with a strategic plan, understanding the typical behaviors of narcissists, whether it's blame shifting or playing the victim. Super empaths meticulously document interactions and plan their responses to expose the narcissist's true nature. They approach it like a chess game, skillfully countering the narcissist's moves. Learn to become a super empath. Which of these strategies have you used to improve your situation? How are you cornering the narcissistic behavior? Share your experiences in the comments section to help others seeking guidance. If you're not yet a super empath, let's discuss how to become one. A strong empath prioritizes self-care, healing their own wounds, and setting personal values and boundaries before helping others. When you treat yourself with respect, others will follow suit. How to cultivate genuine empathy in others. Is empathy a special gift that only a few possess, or can anyone develop it? The truth is, anyone can become a great empath. Empathy is not reserved for a select few. A super empath is someone who is sensitive, thoughtful, kind, generous, and open to others. These qualities can be developed by anyone. Many empaths have endured various forms of pain and hardship. This shared experience is a truth that deeply understanding individuals often carry. It seems as though we were shaped by our early experiences. Many of us have trauma patterns caused by toxic individuals, like narcissists. If our parents were self-centered, we might follow certain patterns when dealing with toxic people. To become a super empath, you need to break these cycles. Understand what happened, how it affected you, and what steps you can take to improve your life now. Undoubtedly, this is challenging. It requires consistency, planning, and intentional living. However, the effort is worth it. To become a master empath, you must confront issues that are often unspoken. It's also crucial to set boundaries on how much you give. You can't give endlessly because some people will continue to take until you're exhausted. Determine your limits and prioritize self-love. Loving yourself first is essential before you can truly love others. That's the essence of healing yourself. How to develop into a super empath. How can you achieve this? By understanding your self-concept and truly knowing who you are, you can build your sense of self-worth. Reflect on what you believe in beyond your job and hobbies. What kind of person are you? When you answer this question, you'll learn to love all your flaws and accept yourself as you are. Genuine self-acceptance is crucial. Once you achieve this, no one will be able to provoke you or exploit your wounds to manipulate you. You will become resilient to their attempts. This transformation is the essence of becoming a super empath, a healed empath. If you found this helpful, please leave a review. Thank you for joining me today. I'll talk to you next time. As always, until then, let the healing begin and continue.